Trying to add on here in the 7th inning.
1-0 is laced towards the gap in left center field. That ball is back and it is gone. Fernando Tatis Jr. on a line drive, 3-run home run. Got out of here in a hurry. He's into double figures in home runs. That's number 10 of the season. And the Padres jump on top 10-3.
Humm, baby.
Enjoy this great game.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. And what you just saw was a bomb by Fernando Tatis Jr. yesterday in Arlington as he goes deep with a grand slam, putting the Padres up and pretty much blowing out the game completely. But before that home run, the score was already getting out of hand and the Padres were up by 7. And after the home run, obviously it was a grand slam, so they were up by 11, and that pretty much sealed the deal, which is what you got to do in this game, in any sport. You try to win and you do what you can to win. And to me, a 7-run lead is not completely 100% safe, as Giants fans know, because we can't keep any kind of lead. Nevertheless, Rangers manager Chris Woodward groans about unwritten rules after Tatis Jr.'s slam. And so the unwritten rules apparently got broken. Now, I know about, obviously, if you watch baseball long enough, you know if you're blowing out the other team, if you're up by 7, 8, 9 or more runs, you're not supposed to be, necessarily out there stealing bases and just doing little things that to try to get more runs because it feels like you're running up the score. It's always been kind of an unwritten rule, kind of silly, but it's always been an unwritten rule. But I don't remember ever having a problem with anyone hitting a home run. You still try to do the best you can. You still try to hit the ball. These are major league pitchers out there. It's not easy to hit a home run. You can't just do it at will. So obviously, you're still doing the best you can at the plate. Now with the 3-0 count, if he didn't have the take sign on, you swing away. You're freaking Tatis Jr. You're a superstar. You're trying to do the best you can out there, not just to help your team, but to help your own product, who you are, and your career. And of course, you still want to help your team. And like I said, a 7-run lead is not necessarily in the bag. And I'm going to get more into that in a minute. But let's get into this article. Fernando Tatis Jr. makes old school baseball types so mad. I always thought I was an old school baseball type. That's interesting because, I'm old, grew up in the 80s watching the game. I don't like a lot of the new rules. I don't like 99% of the new rules that come into play. I don't like the DH. I'm total old school, man. But when it comes to this, how are you going to get mad over a guy hitting a home run? The other team's manager coming out complaining about the home run, about the fact that he swung at 3-0. Well, did you not throw 3 balls and make the count 3-0? To a point where you pretty much got to come into him or you're going to walk him, to a point where he's a very dangerous hitter. He could go deep. You throw it right down the middle. What the hell do you expect to happen? And he homered twice in that game, helped the Padres win 14-4 over the Rangers, including that 8th inning grand slam that we saw to give him an MLB high 11 bombs on the year. This dude is an absolute beast. We knew he was good last year when he made the team on opening day. Didn't know he was this good. This guy is very quickly becoming one of the best players in the game, up there with all the guys we talk about. We talk about Mike Trout. We talk about Bellinger. We talk about Yelich. We talk about Lindor. Tatis Jr. His name is getting up there. So San Diego was up 10-3 in the 8th. Okay. It was 3-0. Most hitters wouldn't take the bat off their shoulder in that situation, but Tatis isn't most hitters. He's not going to let a 92-mile-an-hour fastball over the heart of the plate go by him. You got to crush that ball, and he did it. Then they threw the next pitch behind the back of Manny Machado, because that's how we do it in baseball. And the Rangers manager said after the game, there's a lot of unwritten rules that are constantly being challenged in today's game. I didn't like it personally. You're up 7 in the 8th. It's typically not a good time to swing. So let me ask you something. I want to ask the manager of the Rangers, Woodward, something. You would prefer Tatis Jr. or whatever hitter's up there to say, you know what? I'm not even going to swing 3-0 right here because, you know what? These guys suck so much they have no chance to catch up anyway. This game's completely in the bag. This team has no chance to catch up here. You guys completely suck. We don't even need any more runs. I'm not even going to swing the bat right here because I just feel bad for this other team because they're so terrible. Or would you rather the guy who's at the plate have a little bit of respect for your team and realize you guys can still come back? Even down 7 runs. 7 runs is not enough against the Rangers. Okay, maybe you got some respect for that team. Maybe we know you got Derek Dietrich who's crushing home runs. Maybe we know you got Chu who's awesome. Maybe we know you got Odor. Maybe we know you got Joey Gallo in that lineup. Maybe we got a little respect for your team, and we're not just going to lay down and let you possibly come back. We're going to do whatever we can. I say we, I'm talking about the Padres. I'm not a Padres fan, but I'm just saying in general, that's what the attitude should be. 7 runs is not safe. If you're a Giants fan, like me, you realize no lead is safe. The Giants have blown leads in the 9th inning in 3 of the last 4 games, including a 5-run lead, which is not much less than a 7-run lead. And we blew that in the 9th. The game ain't over with a 7-run lead and 2 innings to go. The game ain't over. You still got to try to do what you can to add some insurance runs. And you get a 3-0 count, and you're Tatis Jr., I know I'm swinging out my heels. If I see that ball in the strike zone, I'm going to try to crush that ball. I'm not going to let the ball go by. I mean, are you kidding me? You know you're going to get one down the plate. You're ready to crush the ball, and he did it. Maybe I'm not purist old school as I thought because, this is just, I'm not down with this stupid thing. I mean, I understand, like, stealing bases and just to kind of, when you're up by a ton and you're just doing little things that are like, why are you even bothering doing this? You're just rubbing it in now. But hitting a home run, you got to go up there and try to hit. These are big league pitchers. That's not easy. You're trying to do what you can. You also have your own career to worry about. Padres manager Jace Tingler, who previously worked as a coach in the front office for the Rangers, wasn't too happy either. You got to be kidding me. You could see it on his face when Tatis got to the dugout. He said he's young, a free spirit, focused on all those things. That's the last thing that we'll ever take away. It's a learning opportunity, and that's it. He'll grow from it. He'll grow from it. Just so you know, a lot of our guys have green light, 3-0, but in this game in particular, we had a bit of a comfortable lead, a little bit of a comfortable lead. We're not trying to run up the score. Why not? You're not trying to win the game? Yeah, I mean, I understand if you're up by 12, 13, 14, it's just absolutely stupid at some point. But you were only up, 7 is a nice lead. I'm not saying it's not a nice lead, but it is not a lead that is 100% safe. It's just not. All of a sudden, if in the 8th inning, let's just say the Rangers load the bases and crush a grand slam of their own, all of a sudden they're down by 3. It's a safe situation going into the 9th. I'm sorry, a 7-run lead is not completely safe. The freaking Astros scored 11 or 9 or 10 runs in the first inning the other day. It happens all the time. Relievers get freaking crushed, destroyed. What are we doing here? And even Tatis had to basically apologize. I've been in the game since I was a kid. I know a lot of unwritten rules. I was kind of lost on this. These experiences you have to learn. Probably next time I'll take a pitch. Oh, great. So apologizing for hitting a bomb. That's where we're at. It's exceptionally lame to expect a professional athlete to take it easy on another professional athlete just because the game is out of reach. And in my opinion, it wasn't 100% out of reach. It was a 7-run lead. He put it out of reach with the bomb. He put it out of reach by going deep right there, sealing the deal. And all this said, I was rooting for the Rangers because I'm a Giants fan. I'm not going to root for the Padres against an American League team. I was rooting for the Rangers. I wasn't happy about the home run, but you got to do your best, the best you can. You don't take a pitch. What if he takes a pitch there, ends up getting walked, a run comes in, they're up by 8, and then the Rangers come back and win that game? It could happen. And I'll take it a step further. Padres miss out on the playoffs by 1 game. It could happen. This is competitive sports. This is the top. This is the best of the best. This is Major League Baseball. You do not worry about your feelings being hurt and then throw at Machado on the next pitch. Are you kidding me? Which could have started a brawl again in this type of season. I know that it wasn't the Rangers and Padres involved in it, but it could have started a brawl if you would have hit Machado and he would have gone out to the mound. Machado's not going to hesitate, and he goes and charges the mound. What do we got? Another brawl. Now, if he had a take sign on 3-0 and they actually gave him the take sign, well, that's different, and they can be mad at him. They can say, hey, Tatis, man, if you got the take sign, you take, okay? You follow the signs. But there's no reason for the opposite team's manager to start talking stuff. You have no say, man. You gave up a bomb. Shut the hell up. Don't tell the other team when they need to take a pitch. And Tatis Jr. and these kids like that are the ones growing the game right now. They're the ones growing the game. They're the ones that are going to continue to bring in kids. If kids stop watching baseball and teenagers stop watching baseball and people in their 20s stop watching baseball, then when I'm old, nobody's going to be watching baseball anymore. It's going to die. Even if we're not around to see it, we would prefer baseball to continue to be a great sport and to have millions of fans. So these are the guys that are going to continue to grow the game. I'm not saying I want it to get to a stupid level, a video game level. I don't necessarily like all the crazy bat flips and everything, because like I said, I'm kind of old school, but this is going too far. This is going too far. Let these guys have some style. Let these guys play. I wasn't big on the let the kids play motto, but in a way, it's true. Let these guys go out there and do what they do, because it's a lot of fun, and stop crying over a home run, okay? That's where I'm at with it. Give me your thoughts in the comment section down below, and make sure if you're not subscribed to Humm Baby Baseball, smash it. Smash the subscribe button, and go ahead and check out humbabybaseball.com, and go ahead and look forward to some live streams right here. We're doing pre and post games for the Giants and other teams as well. Once the playoffs start, it's going to be a lot of fun, so get ready for that. And that's not to say Giants won't be in the playoffs, but based on what we've seen the last 4 or 5 days, Giants won't be in the playoffs. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you next time. See ya!
When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye.